Hi friends, I hope you guys are all doing well today. I'm so excited to learn with you. Before we jump in, we're going to go ahead and get started with our listening rules. This is really going to help us to focus our attention on what we're going to learn today. So for our listening rules, we need to make sure that our eyes are watching. So point to those eyes. Eyes are watching. That means that you're looking at me and at your screen as we're learning. Put your hands behind your ears. Your ears are listening. You're tuning in to what I'm saying. Put your finger in front of your mouth because your voice is going to be quiet. That way you can focus on what I'm saying. And the last thing is giving ourselves a big hug because our bodies are going to be calm as we're learning. Okay? So as long as you have your eyes watching, ears listening, voices quiet, and bodies calm, we are ready to start learning. So I am thinking of something, and I'm hoping that you can guess what it is. This is something that we see every day. It's round like a circle, and it's way up high in the sky, and it makes light. Can you think of anything that is round? It's way up in the sky, and it produces light. If you are thinking of the sun, you are right. Here is a picture of it up in the sky. So the sun makes light. And light is really important for us because light helps us to be able to see. And I'm wondering, what would happen if the sun's light was blocked? Because remember, the sun's light helps us to see. What would happen if the sun's light is blocked? So our learning target for today is going to be, I can tell you what happens when the sun's light is blocked. For us to be able to test that, I went ahead and did a little demonstration using some things that I have at home. So I'm going to show you what I did at my house, and I hope that you're going to give it a try at your house too. Okay, friends, so remember our learning target is that I can tell you what happens when the sun's light is blocked. But because the sun is so big and so bright and so hot, I can't use that in my house. So I decided to use a flashlight. And when I turn that flashlight on, it's going to be nice and bright, just like the sun. So I'm setting that up and I'm turning that on. As you can see, that's putting the light down on the table. So I'm going to put that green piece of paper there. That's going to be like the earth or the ground. So I've got my light, which is the sun, and I've got my ground, which is the green piece of paper. Okay? So as you can see, the sun is shining down bright. There's nothing blocking it. The light is touching all over the green paper. But I wonder what would happen if something were to go ahead and come and block it. What do you think? I've got my friend Mr. Stegosaurus, and he is coming in. He's going to go ahead and go between the light, which is the sun, and the green paper, which is the ground or the earth. And now something's a little different. Before there was nothing blocking the light and it shone all over. But now we've got our Stegosaurus and he's blocking the light. You can see behind him there's a dark spot. And that dark spot is called a shadow. So a shadow is what happens when something comes between the sun and the ground or something that's behind it, right? So as the light is on and as it's shining, we see that there is a shadow behind because the object, like Mr. Stegosaurus, is blocking the sun light from coming down behind. Okay, friends? So when we have something that comes between the sun and the ground, we see a shadow blocking. So our question, remember, was what happens if the sun's light is blocked? And now we know the answer. It creates a shadow. So just like we saw with Mr. Dinosaur, he was standing there. And before he was there, we could see light all over the green piece of paper. But after he came, there was a big shadow behind him. So our learning target today was I can tell you what happens when the sun's light is blocked. Now we know that when the sun's light is blocked, it makes a shadow. I hope that you guys really enjoyed our learning today. I'm so excited to keep on learning more with you. Make sure to check the next few slides for an activity that you guys can do at home to practice making shadows in your house.